Welcome to Eve's Singularity, a Major Freak. I've got a Celestis and a Razu, and I'm going to test stacking penalties for remote modules on targets. Now, it must have been trolls or people just ignorant, but they do stack. And once past 4 modules on something, it's pretty much completely reduced diminishing returns. So yeah, just like modules sticking on a ship. The trolls might say, oh, they changed it from the blah blah blah. It's like, what, from beta? So basically, long short of it is that you need an incredible amount of targeting range in order to defeat somebody trying to sensor dampen you. And the funny thing is that a sensor dampener, well, I'm sure you've read the E-War thing a long time ago and kind of probably remember it, but it defeats self-targeting. So if you sensor damp somebody, they can target you, unlike other like jams and stuff like that, right? So it's pretty dope, but you can defeat it, especially since a lot of the ships have really huge targeting ranges. So the Celestis I chose first is because it's got the only bonus to sensor dampening range of any ship. So that's why I kitted it out with bling kind of stuff. Well, I wouldn't say bling stuff, but you know, technically it's a T1 hull and therefore worthless and cheap, but it's the one ship with this range. So I'm going to take advantage of it today. So I've got 200 kilometer range, and I'm at optimal, within optimal, and each one will give minus 50% maximum target range bonus. I believe I have level 4 in signal suppression. I'm sure FA made it level 5, which I'm not going to do. That would be, how many points to get that up to be? It would cost me about 1,000,000 points to get it up. I'm not going to bother. I might need that for other things. This is good enough. I'll train it just for the hell of it. I've got low grade. There are hardly any mid grades, and don't. A waste of money. The missions are off in, I forget where, I think they're Serpentis or something. Anyways, I looked into the system and the station itself. It's owned by nullsec people, and they don't seem to be interested in running for the mids. And the low grades drop from, I believe, Mordu's covert op sites in lowsec. So yeah, nobody seems to run the missions for those. Who knows why? Don't really care. Let's move on. Okay, so minus 50%, and the targeting range of this Razu I've arranged to be almost 300. I've got targeting range 5% extra. I have the sensor booster on. I've got a rig for boosting that, Tech 2, so it goes up to almost 300. So let's see how low I can get. Now I need 48 kilometers, so hopefully this won't put me under 48. I doubt it. I'll probably get like 60 or something. So let's crank one of them, and I'm down to 146. 2 of them. Now I'm down to 82. 3 of them. Now I'm down to 58. Now I'm down to 50. Pretty damn. So I can defeat any sensor dampening on me. Like, you could lump 16 sensor damps, and I'd still be probably hovering around 48, 45, 46. Probably 48, I'm betting. So that's cool. This is proof against sensor dampening. just in case. We did have an incident recently where somebody fielded a whole bunch of malices, and I'm like, I don't know what that's for. Probably to counter our beam harbingers and guardians, make life difficult. There was 4 of them, and the enemy had Kikimoras, and their max range is 26 kilometers. Period. So there you go. So I thought I'd, take advantage and start upping my game. Might as well, right? Get an enemy that you've had, it focuses your attention and going, okay, how can I counter this? And then things just start coming to you. This was going to lock down their Kikimoras at range, and I had well, the thing is, if they've got sensor dampeners and you want to lock them down without getting your point man destroyed, I was definitely going to go with a Lachesis or an Arazu, and the Arazu is more cap stable. It was 5 minutes without high-speed maneuvering 905. I was down to 5 minutes 40, but 16 minutes is damn long, and that's including firing your weapons, of course. Let's turn off the weapons. I should be cap stable right now. So yeah, I didn't really need that that high speed thing. It's ephemeral, really. Everybody can manage their cap. 5 minutes using all your guns, yeah. Oh yeah, it's cap stable, trust me. So, there's not. I probably might think it's got 40. So I'm thinking maybe I should put in something else other than this, but this is just to, if somebody tags you and you need to get away. The medium blasters might not cut it if somebody's kiting you easily. We do have, if I was fielding this in combat on a upwell, it would be supported by Griffins. Griffins are great throwaway little vessels, and they would be able to rescue this vessel from being pointed. They're awesome little things. They just cost like 2 million, and you just keep throwing them at the enemy until they break, because if they're at a upwell, Griffins are an absolute nightmare if you do it right. And I don't really have battlefield experience that's solid. I have tried it. I don't think I have a video of it, me landing on grid. I've tried, I believe, simulating it and practicing it, but I don't think I've ever actually engaged enemies with the Griffins. But it works damn well in theory, and in practice too. People use it to great effect. Okay, so that is pretty damn good. I think I ran out of cap, actually. Did I? I'm not dampening you, buddy. Why do you still have two? Oh, right, because it's simulator. All right, back to 50. Okay, there you go. So, that's divided by 6, almost, my range for targeting. So that's pretty huge. You lump 4 dampeners, that's like divide by 6. There goes your targeting. So if I wanted 50 range, times that by 6, that's the sensor range I need. I'm not sure if that can translate to everything or if the math is good, but so far it's pretty good. If you have 3 sensor damps and you're expecting 3 sensor damps on you, you can times that by 4.5-ish, and you'll get that number. But if you got 4, you need definitely times 6. And I would go with standard 4. If you're thinking about sensor dampeners, times everything by 6 for the targeting range, or what you need, what the minimum range you need, and then just times it by 6, and that's what you need for targeting range. And I'm just repeating myself now, preaching to the choir. So yeah, I do like the Celestis. I have a whoops, I have a I've got a Mollis. Bring it up right now. And it's like stupidly cheap. It's throwaway as well. Sorry, let's this was just for the test. I had a Afterburner in here, I believe. Compact or enduring? One of the two. Anyways, so I had an Afterburner in there. This, I had a Curies, and I would like to test the range I need for the Curies. Bring this up. There you go. Yeah, so it's got 42 range. It's got targeting of 216. If I had 4 on, that would mean I would need times 6. I would need 240. So I am definitely shy of the range I need to get points at 42. That's divided by 6 would be, and we'll test it, see if the math is right. That'd be great if we could just have a standard rule of thumb, right? So 217 divided by 6 equals 36. So theoretically, we should have a targeting range of 36 kilometers on the Curies once this off. Buy it all. Once this Celestis has a lock on us, do that as soon as possible. Yeah, I tried the Curies first, and I really liked it. And then I was like, okay, let's see if we can translate to the Irazu and or Celestis. Celestis really isn't cap stable without bling stuff on it. So I was like, all right, I'm happy. The Irazu works. I'm good. I always put the damage control first by instinct because it used to be an active module. Not anymore. Alright, off we go. Oopsie. Okay, good. Singularity. Yeah, the Malice is pretty good. It's okay. It can target. It reach out to. It can reach out to 132, and at about 110 kilometers, it's 50% effectiveness at about 110 kilometers. So that's not bad. You plug 3 on them, or you've got 4 Malices. You plug 1 on each for 3 targets. You can have them down to 50% would be divided by 3, their targeting range. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, so 88, and let's just stop the ship. Get you to 100. Doesn't really matter. I'm just OCD a bit. It wasn't bad. I tried to tweak it as best I could. I don't think there's a loss mail for the characters that were using the malices. I'll look into the alliance it joined. Maybe they suggested this fit. I don't think so. I think it's just a standard. I think they just threw whatever on it. But I tweaked this hard until it was perfect, and I liked it. But whatever. Okay. So, excellent. Target. So we were looking for 36 range on targeting. Oops, bad me. Derpy derpy. La 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 la. All right, so 217 should be down to 36. Here we go. Hopefully the math's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, pretty close. Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. So rule of thumb, times by 6 any range you need. And if you don't have that, if you just can't, then you go, okay, I'm gonna have to accept that I might have to deal with the 36 kilometer range targeting, but at least you're not surprised. You know, when you walk in a situation and suddenly somebody starts using sensor damps on you and you haven't a clue why, or you've never faced it before, just remember, right, rule of thumb, the worst it can get is around divide by 6, and perfect, I can run with that. What can I do with that situation? How can I take advantage of it? But yeah, most you don't usually get hit with sensor damps. I get hit with sensor damps on fobs, but I'm at 0, so I'm like lol. But yeah, otherwise. Speaking of, yeah, take care of that pretty soon. Practice. I think that's about it. I really need to do another round of implant suggestions. I had a video a long time ago, but the prices may have changed because once the market gets saturated, the prices improve for everything. Really, it starts to make a lot more sense. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I really like this Celestis for range. 100 kilometers and you've got full, and so that means I could probably go to 200. I don't think I can. Yeah, yeah, I can actually. All right, let's get the hell out there. All right, so this is it's a bit wonky because Singularity doesn't update as quickly as Tranquility, but we'll bring up the targeting range here. So this will start to improve. It's not the greatest at updating, so you'll have to forgive Singularity, but it'll give you a rough estimate. So we're expecting by the time it gets to 200 that it should be around 72 kilometers targeting range. And the absolute targeting range is 217, of course. Yeah, it's nice to have an easy math problem. Hopefully. Knock on wood. Getting damn close. Come on. Perfect. Okay, so I'm way off. Yeah, like I said, close enough to horseshoes and hand grenades. 72. Yeah. I'm sure somebody with more math skills than me can figure out the exact number, but I think we're all pretty happy with the ability to eyeball it. You know, what's the worst you can get? Divide by 6. There you go. Yeah, if they were have like 8 people putting damps on you, you'd probably be at 75-ish. Yeah, it's crazy how ineffectual it starts to get. Okay, I think that's about it. Hopefully that's pretty definitive for everybody. I think it is for me. I hate going back and redoing a video. That's why I try to beat it to death. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, crazy, huh? Well, see, this is pretty ineffectual of the dampener because I've got 80 clicks, but you know, I mean, what if you didn't have that? And what if you didn't have this? What if you just didn't have this stuff at all? You know, what would you be down to? You'd be down to 40, and if it got close, you'd be down to 20. So, yeah. But who's going to be at 200 clicks dampening you, right? That'd be kind of fun, actually. But then, you know, if somebody got a ping on you, your target would be able to warp on top of you. So I do like the closer ranges around 100. It is vulnerable to MJDs, but other than that, it's not like everybody can quickly warp to you. Yeah, pretty happy. Thanks for watching.